he was on one corner. Came over with Bounty Killer. And obviously we do our thing, Killer's the man.
Yes.
This DJ, I was like, this guy from the UK, him have a floor like. And you were there for a few months. And that was one of the first slap hands I got from a station boss. He said, why did you interview this no-name DJ on the corner of Cold Harbour Lane, Brixton? Because I said, because he is Vybz Kartel. And he's going to end up to be the biggest thing in dancehall. And that was like 2001. Or 2001 or 2002.
Early 2002.
Early 2002. The rest is history. And he's here. My brother, Vybz Kartel. Welcome, bro. Welcome home.
Big up yourself. Well, that's like 22 years ago.
Yeah. 22 years ago.
Yes.
And as I said, you was already creating an impression on lots of, DJs, sound system. Everybody did want it. They hot dub them. Them not have no guns like mine. No KG9. It was like, and we're here talking about something that happened so many years ago. And obviously, a lot of time has passed. You've reached the pinnacle as a DJ, as an artist, as a Jamaican superstar. But the journey, my bro, sticky.
First of all, I'm trying to be, and who know years ago, Robbo Ranx. So I'm just 22 years ago. So I just know, I have to say maximum respect to you, Robbo Ranx. He's a legend in the dancehall community, both in India and in Jamaica. And the people need to know, the British people need to know that. Yeah, legendary Robbo Ranx. It's a pleasure to be.
Well, as I said, the pleasure's all mine. And over the years, I've had a chance to speak to you, pick your brain with the state of dancehall, what you were doing. And I would say around 2008, in my estimation, knowing you from like early 2000, you actually went into Overdrive. And the velocity that the fuel that you injected in dancehall from about 2000, 2004, 2005, but at 2008, one morning, it's unmatched. You've captured fans around the world. Did you know that was happening at the time, or were you just caught in that whirlwind?
No, I knew it was happening because I worked to watch it. Remember, the work, as you said, early 2000, I was putting in the work, was writing a stamps about it, owning my craft, was all over the world, recording, doing stage shows. I was building myself for the inevitable. Knew it was gonna happen. And as a matter of fact, 2008 that you're talking about, it actually took 2 or 3 years before in Jamaica. 2005 was my first DJ year. So that's when the momentum really started. And then it culminated globally. 07.
I would have said around the time when obviously you had your moment at Sting, the infamous moment with the legend Ninja Man. There was a lot of, he's the guy, but we're unsure about him. I don't know. I don't know about this Kartel guy, because obviously that incident really, it could have been the setback. But as I said, it was things that has happened to you, especially along the way in your career. It's just like it just put an extra battery pack on.
Yes, you're right, because you see, Vybz Kartel had a lot of instances in his career where he could have gone far right or left. So, we have to give thanks to fans that, Vybz Kartel always first in here. I think that was 2003, right?
2003, yeah. Yeah, thank you for that radio award I won for that. That was a massive Sony award. Thank you very much. Thank you and Ninja. Yeah, 2003 for sure.
Yeah, which is the irony behind that is that Ninja Man, like you said, December 2003, people were like, why? I really know what they're coming at the business. This the elder in 2 eye. But when after 1 month after that, bro, 2004, when me drop, I'm dead, dead. More life, more money, more what? And that Jamaican people like, yo, leave this dude alone, man.
Yeah, yeah.
It's coming.
This DJ is DJing from the streets, and you know you had that kind of same effect after, I would say, after the clash with you and Movado around about 2008. Was again questions were thrown. Is this guy just is it just everybody more on war with? But obviously the war was spicy at the time, and then you went into girl mode, and you've never taken it's never come out of gear.
No. I've always told people when me and Movado was clashing, biggest song at that time was actually it's a song for me.
Yeah.
2009 got big internationally. 2008 it was already a monster in Jamaica. So boxing morning have been the day of the battle. Every taxi, every taxi just playing Ramping Shop.
Yeah, Ramping Shop, Slow Motion.
On this pillar.
Yeah, and it's like the Cartel and Movado war was like, no, it was just you and the ladies from there on.
Remember, even like I said, with the war with me and Movado, when we were having our, remember me and I'm like, right, on it, bicycle, and drop song like, and I'm gonna make you talk myself, and drop song like, you take for your unity, you know, you and then still a refinite. I read. Now I mean, that's change.
The amount of songs, the amount of music that you were dropping in, even by 2008, 2009, it was very difficult for anybody to really challenge the amount of music that you was putting in the streets. And this is long before the internet really went crazy for music. You know what I mean?
Exactly. I mean, this is a work. A lot of people who meet me and watch me in action, I will tell you that the work ethic is over the moon. I mean, I go in the studio 10 in the morning, not coming out in the morning.
Yeah. And you was writing songs for others at the same time as recording your own songs.
Remember, all of Gaza's songs that she was in Empire, I mean, all the songs that she's been using to make money, right? All those songs are written by me. All the guys are written by me. All the guys are written songs at the time were written by me. All the songs were written by me.
Writing for women, just you learned how to write for women. How?
Well, the first time as a kid listening to Karen White, I think her name was.
Yeah.
She did a song called
Superwoman, yeah.
Yeah, but I was reading in a magazine at the time, and it said the song was written by Babyface Edmonds. And I was like, it blew my mind as a child because I didn't understand that like a man could write a song for a woman.
Yeah.
No, but and then in the 90s, and R. Kelly came out, he used to write songs for women as well. And then I started studying the formula. Like listening to the song that the girl is singing and trying to put myself in the shoes, like, how does a man write songs like this? And then I figured out the formula. And that's why I became one of the best writers in Jamaica. You know what I mean?
So you learn how to turn these female artists, Gaza Slim, Gaza Kim, into superwomen.
Sheba, all of them. Yeah.
That's crazy. So the song obviously introducing Vanessa Bling.
Yes.
Slim.
All of those songs. One Man, all of them, you can name them.
Always as well?
Always, of course, I wrote Always. I wrote the Sheba on the rhythm. I wrote my song, which is Summertime. I actually wrote 2 songs on the rhythm. And then we changed the second song. We changed it. Yeah, that's how I do it.
I was just I was looking through some of your songs, and believe it or not, a young lady was a soulful writer. And she picked out about 7 songs, and she asked me, I didn't ask you, do you think Vybz Kartel would allow me to sing over these songs? Because your song composition, when you hear some of your songs, your love songs, brother, I think people overlook that side of your songs, you know. And I always remember when you dropped the album King of the Dancehall, and listening to songs like Coloring.
Coloring this life like it's all. That's deep. Coloring this life like it's all in crayons. Deep, man. That's what I'm telling you, man. Vybz Kartel, like, I pride myself in being like, sometimes I think I'm a better writer than DJ, and I'm gonna make.
I think you are. I think they are so deep.
So I think Harmony redid the one. No, left me now. God know we must get better. Remember the group Fifth Harmony? They actually did.
Yeah, I remember them doing it. And I thought the song, I heard it after and I was thinking, Kartel. I realized it obviously.
People thought I took the song from them.
But then check the timeline. So Vybz Kartel on the line. So many questions I want to ask him. Here I'm talking about, we're talking about music from way back in the 2000s. But that's how long the career has spanned. And you've just been on top of this game for so long. And you've done this whilst spending a 12-year, and is it 11 months?
Yeah, 12 years and 10 months, man.
12 years and 10 months behind bars. So we've seen recent interviews where you've talked about how you capture these moments.
I sold gold in prison, sold silver in prison from England too, because Fever sold silver in England. I produced the song. Obviously, I wrote the song. I recorded the song. Yeah, so for me, that's a great accomplishment. That's one of my biggest songs as well. And
you become a DIY engineer at the same time. Now,
that's what I'm saying. I recorded all the songs in prison. I recorded them in my cell. I mean, like all the albums. There's the King of the Dancehall album, the Tutanisha album, you name it, like every single song you can think of from 2011.
Royalty album as well?
All of them, man. All those songs are the song with the album with Menace to Society, all of those albums, all those singles, they were recorded in prison. Yo, make him a come home, tell you alone, sit down on all these songs. You name it. Miami Vice episode, everything.
Yeah. I as I said, I'm sitting here and Kartel is here in front of me and I can't picture these songs, but there's too many. I don't know, once we stop talking, I'm going to say, Adam, should ask you about this and that. But listen, it's all documented. It's all there. Your streaming numbers are incredible. I was speaking to one of my G's who checks stream counts. He works in that area. And he says that you've gone up like 400%. It's amazing how people have really kept the interest in your music, even though you're doing these great songs.
Yeah. I mean, Vybz Kartel has always been that person. Remember, maybe the younger kids, like if you're like 14, 15 years old, you were literally 2 years old when I got arrested. But for people older, they understand that when I was arrested, I was the biggest artist in dancehall. I was in the globe at the time. So nothing really changed. I mean, you got new cats that come up and stuff, but nothing really changed.
Did you feel at any time? Because I must say, there was a few people in my circles as DJs. Them did shaky. They jumped off the ship. Right? Yeah. Did you feel at any time that that the business was moving at a pace? I mean, it's obviously wasn't apparent in what you're doing in terms of recording, but did you feel maybe the pace is moving too fast? Maybe I might not get that number one single. Maybe I might not have a record that locks the street. How was your mindset with regards to music? Because I know music is your first
love, man.
Yeah.
Never at any time. Never at any time. You know what I mean? Because, like I said, I do music from the heart. I don't do music thinking, oh, this song is going to do this or this song is going to do that. No, I just get the inspiration and I write the lyrics. I mean, obviously I'm in prison, so now I have to write. When I was free, all I did was just walk into the studio and everything just flowed. No pen, no paper, but you know what I mean? Nothing really changed while I was arrested. I just had to write. And think about this. I'm in prison, right? I'm sentenced to 35 years. I'm still writing. Still getting hit songs, still getting #1 songs. Lost my appeal in Jamaica. Still writing, still recording, still getting #1 songs. Went to the UK and won. Come on, that doesn't take a normal person to do, man. That's some alien shit right there. Trust me. Because anybody who has been to a Jamaican prison, especially, because it's not like a British first world prison where you have, I mean, I'm not going to say luxuries, but bro, we were literally in brick ovens.
Yeah.
In Jamaica, you in a brick oven, no toilet, no, you know what I mean? Like, bro, and I still had to do what I had to do.
I laugh when you say that's some alien shit. That part I do laugh at because it is incredible. And I was speaking to Kartel on various moments. 2021, you called me. There's a message. You said, "My G, my sons." And I was like, okay, I don't know what I'm gonna do here. And you obviously presented the information to me that they were about to embark on their own project, and asked me to do an interview, which I obviously did. I was intrigued, and we did the interview. The EP hit the road, and there was a lot of curiosity about your sons. And I messaged you back, and I want to talk about this because at the time I interviewed them, I had to send you that message. I was like, forget the interview, Kartel. These kids, they was just amazing. It was like, they're a credit to you, one, and they have everything for you, and they want to do music, and they were so well mannered. And you know, I know you was at the time apprehensive about asking to push them. You wanted them to go do their own thing, but yeah, respect to you and respect to their mother. Raised two champions, bro.
I mean, thank you for saying that, because I was just gonna say that even though I would say I raised them from prison, because I was always on top of things like, school, X, Y, Z. I also have to big up their moms, you know? So I'm glad you mentioned that.
They've obviously, you know, as you know, men become men. They become their own people and do their own thing. What is the, you know, I will be speaking to them hopefully soon. Let's talk about them. How is their music, and what happens now that Pops is on the road? It's going to be fierce competition to see who can get into the studio before each other. How's it going to work out?
They made a studio at my house. So I literally was in the studio not 2 days ago, babe? Yeah, we was in the studio 2 days ago. I was just vibing and stuff. And one of them was the engineer. So they're still doing music. They have their studio set up in my house and so on and so forth. You know what I mean? So they're still doing music. One of them released a video today.
Okay.
Yeah. So they're still doing music, you know? But like I said, man, I'm not gonna I mean, when they want money to do music videos or whatever, I give them the money. But I'm not gonna babysit them. You know what I mean? They had to put in the work.
Yeah.
And I don't tell them what to say. Like, because remember, my generation is different. I can't be telling them, no, say it like this or say it like that. I have to let them grow into themselves. Do what they want their way, because they're kids. They must know what they're doing. Every generation has their own language, so to speak, their own, you know what I mean, vocabulary. So I don't mingle in their music or try to tell them what to do.
I remember asking the two of them, I said, does Pops write your music? And they looked at each other like this, and they burst out laughing at me.
Not me, because no, I don't. But they take pride in their music as well, like, you know what I mean? So, no. They're good artists. They're good writers, first and foremost.
Yeah.
Writers.
Bank robber, Clarks, and skinny jeans. Damn. Yeah. All right. So, good. We moved on to music, because there's two things I want to talk to you about. Obviously, we have we're still trying to find planes to book. British Airways, Virgin look like they're gonna sell out come the end of the year.
Oh, biggest concert, right?
We're gonna talk about this concert because I need to get my calculator out and I need to find an organ to sell. But
Yeah, bumbo.
Music. You've got so much music. I mean, it's no joke. You could fill your wall if we're still printing music or pressing music. You could fill your wall with Cartel material. Thousands and thousands and thousands. Fans are still
Yes, of course.
Fans are still asking for more Cartel. The question they're gonna ask me: are you gonna be releasing new music? When? And possibly who with? The floor is yours, bro.
I mean, I have a few collabs, so I can't really tell when those artists are gonna release their song, the collaborations.
You done that since release?
Yeah, since I got released, I have collabs with foreign artists, but I don't know when they're gonna release those collaborations.
Oh wow.
Right?
Okay.
As far as my production is concerned, because you know I produce most of my songs.
Yeah.
I'll be releasing any songs till next year. But remember what I did at Sting? Like 1 hour after Sting, the entire planet was engulfed in "Me are the last man standing." So probably you'll get something like that after this concert.
Wow.
Like maybe you leave the concert, say at 3 in the morning, and before you reach your hotel, you're hearing a new Cartel song.
Yo, that was crazy. That was, yo.
I mean, man standing after Sting, right? Yeah, I know.
2011 was the last time I spoke to you. It was July. July. It was in Sunfest backstage. You just
Jamaica.
Yes, you just tore a hole through your trousers.
Yes. It was lovely. Yeah, ladies were like.
Yeah, the ladies trying to get right there. And obviously a month after, here comes this big arrest. I don't want to go back to go forward, but the moment when that happened, would you say at the time you knew what you know now? Because I always felt, and I was very vocal about it, that Jamaica runs different. And I used to say that to everyone and they couldn't understand.
Yeah.
Did you have that feeling at that time that this is just the system? This is the system, the weight of the system on me?
Of course. Well, remember, I'm born and raised in Jamaica. Of course I knew that. You know what I mean? This is my country. You know what I mean? So I knew. Simple as that. I knew. Even Sean Stum was doing an interview the other day and he was telling the host that, yo, during the trial, I told him that, yo, we're going to lose this trial, bro.
Wow.
But anytime we go to England, we're going to be victorious. I told him. And he actually said it in an interview. That's how deep it is. We know our country. I mean, we know our country for both the good and the bad. And I mean, it is what it is. Do we want it to change? Hell yeah, we want it to change. But I mean, it is what it is, man. It could be worse.
It could be worse. But now we're looking forward to the better. And I had to ask that question because you know, as I said, trying to explain to so many people, even people in the music industry, from radio to TV, trying to explain to them, yo, you have a thing called the system. You know, people to this day don't get it. It is the system. It is a system.
The reggae artists in Jamaica, they have a more colorful name for it. They call it the shit still. You know what I mean? That's just Jamaica for you. You gotta love it though, and you gotta hate it too. But regardless of how you feel about it, we are the products of our environment. So, I mean, it is what it is, bro. Big up Jamaica, same way. Big up the people.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, man. I would never want to not be a Jamaican. You know what I mean?
Of course.
God, man, for life. Yeah.
I also ran a bet with a few people. I said, and I was on a show with your lawyer, the big boss, and I said, I don't think that Vybz Kartel will keep a show in Jamaica as his first show. But you proved me wrong. This show is happening the 31st of December.
December this year. It's a bigger show in the history. And I will tell you this, you were almost right because Jamaica wasn't going to be the first.
I told Mr. Buchanan, he said I have a crystal ball, but all right. Jamaica, you're going to get the show.
It's going to be the first show. As a matter of fact, it was going to be Trinidad.
That's exactly what I'm sure I said it in the show. That's exactly what I said. I said it will be one of the islands. I was saying it would either be Trinidad or Guyana or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, it was definitely supposed to be one of those places, but I don't know if you watched The Godfather. Remember when Don Corleone said to the dude, said, I made him an offer he can't refuse. So, I mean, Joe made an offer I couldn't refuse.
Yo.
So, here we are. December 31st, Kingston, Jamaica. The parish of my birth, Kingston.
It is a statement. It's going to be a statement show. The anticipation for the show has gone through the roof. Websites crashing. People running up and down saying, like, Robbo, do I think I might have to go to Poland, then to Germany, then from Germany to Canada, then because direct flights. It's crazy right now. And the ticket price for the seat that I want is $1,500 US.
I don't wanna.
I'm trying.
I'm not speaking on you or anything, but
I'm gonna
know you can afford it, bro.
I'm trying to work it out in 1,500.
Yeah.
Let me see how much 1,500 is in
pound. No, man, pound is. Remember, your money is called pounds because it's heavy. So it's 1,500 US is like 1,200 pounds. You know what I mean?
I wonder if Sidem can help me. US dollars.
1,500 US, man. How many pounds is that? 1,500 US. I think it's like 1,200 pounds.
Well, 1,141 pounds.
That's what you just said.
Well done to them. She hasn't lost her Britishness. Quick.
Long distance kiss me, baby. Long distance kiss me.
Yo, that I mean, I would like to say that show will definitely and I love for all my friends and family in Jamaica. That show is going to be overrun by people that will be maybe the first time they will actually go to Jamaica will be for Vybz Kartel.
Remember this, based on how long I was in prison, you have Jamaicans who have never seen me perform before, and their kids like in their 20s. Because when I was arrested, they were like 10 years old.
Yeah.
Now they're 23 years old. When I was arrested, they're like 8 years old, 7 years old. You understand? Now they're like 18, 19. So these people have never seen me perform before. They're going to be there. So plus the people who know and remember Vybz Kartel and know how I do what I do. They're going to be there as well. It's going to be crazy. Plus the Americans, plus the British, plus the people from the islands, plus the Spanish people. I went to Latin America the other day, man. It was crazy in Panama. Big up Panama.
I saw that. Do you have an insight of where most of the tickets are being, like the purchase? Is it? I mean, maybe too early to tell.
America. Okay. And then Jamaica. But it's close.
So where does old Britain run? Britain not in there?
Britain is there, but it's, and when I say America, I'm talking about America and Canada. So it's America right here, Jamaica right.
Yeah.
Right. And then Canada is right here, because we're in that's line, you know what I mean? And those are like the biggest diaspora anyway. So, a lot of Jamaicans come in from America, plus the Americans that are in tune with Vybz Kartel. Same thing with the Canadians. And the Jamaicans are there. It's going to be crazy, yo. I'm telling you.
Just make sure you make a shout out to the British fans. And you have another region of the world that will be going crazy if you don't tell them here that you're not going to touch the continent of Africa.
Oh, man. Oh, I can't even. Guys.
Bro,
I don't even know.
I don't know how you're going to do it, bro. I was there last year.
Yeah.
And buses are still painted. Murals.
Yes, man. With Vybz Kartel, Kenya, Ghana, Zimbabwe, Uganda. Yo, bro, those people, man, I have to send them 1,000%.
They love you, bro.
And I love them, man. Remember, we're all African at the end of the day. So it was no surprise that they gave me so much love. But it's just overwhelming, bro. Because, man, I don't know, man. When I go to Africa, I have to spend at least a year. Trust me, just
I,
boring.
I believe so. I don't think they'll make you leave.
I'm telling you, man. And maybe I don't even want to leave because I'm telling you, I've never been there before, by the way. I've never been to Africa, but trust me, when I go, 365 days, man, at least. And how I know I can do that? I've been in prison 13 years and still locked the place. So what's a year in Africa? You know what I mean? That's
Wow.
how I know that it's like I've learned to do some hard things really easy right now. So Africa, expect me. I'm coming very, very soon, man. Very soon. We're actually organizing the tours, but we don't want to do like 2 shows and leave. We want to do like back to back. Like,
Oh yeah. When you touch the continent, you do the whole thing
exactly. You can't
from
just touch the
north to south.
continent. That's like going to Europe and doing 1 show. That's a waste of time. I
Crazy.
mean, that makes no sense. But
So
yeah. The British fans always show love to Cartel. As a matter of fact, on my Spotify, one of my biggest audiences is from the UK. They're in the top 5.
man, UK's yours, bro. So
Yeah,
so as a free man, you have your choice to step anywhere. I'm not gonna ask you where the next place you're gonna go because that will infringe in where your shows and what have you. Obviously we know Africa is a place, States is a place, but there are some obscure parts of the world that have taken up your music and taken fandom towards Vybz Kartel.
1 second. I was just plugging in the laptop because it was saying
Okay.
it was low. So
Yeah, so there's definitely parts of the world that has talking about plugging into the laptop that's plugged into Vybz Kartel. Where's the strangest places that you've had like crazy? Don't say Russia because we done this Russia thing already. We done that before. We saw you.
that's not,
I mean,
that's you.
yeah. Where's the strangest place that has
Iraq.
got into your music?
Remember we were on the live and people from Iraq? Yeah, Iraq. A couple cons or a couple stands. Like,
you Pakistan.
Not Afghanistan, but Pakistan and a couple other stands and Iraq. Those are the strangest places I've gotten a lot of fan love from.
Wow.
I mean, it's crazy, man.
And a big serious question. You've named your last empire, Gaza. And looking out in the world, big and serious, we've seen the devastation that's happening out there. Sometimes you hashtag Gaza on X or Instagram, on Twitter, and your name comes up, and then actually really Gaza comes up. Is that sometimes depending on where in the world your search bar. But it's a serious plight for people in Gaza, and I know you're over and across a lot of things. Watching latest news and the stories. What's your feeling about what's happening out there?
I mean, anywhere you see like genocide taking place, it's sad. You know what I mean? Like if we're in a fight and you're throwing rocks and I'm firing an M16 at you, come on, like that's crazy, bro. And even when you're down, I'm still shooting you. That's crazy, man. I don't know, man. My heart goes out to the people in Palestine, man. That's a sad event, bro. Very sad. Also to the people in the Congo, because we can't. It's not just one place where this is.
Genocide is happening in Africa that's unnoticed, not even talked about.
It's happening in the Congo, and we have to pay attention to that as well. Especially the fact that we're Black people. It's taking place also in Haiti, bro. So it's crazy, man. Trust me. I mean, a little thing is happening in England, but based on what's happening in the rest of the world, the British people, and even the Jamaican people too, because we have our problems. But we got to say, man, we're blessed. Because it could have been worse.
Much worse, yeah.
Worse, right? So Palestine, places in Africa like the Congo, places in Haiti, man, I wish you the best and I pray for you guys, man. Trust me.
World Boss on the line right now. I had a whole... Listen, I'm not even going through this book. I'm just pleased that, you're home, you're safe, health is being taken care of. How's the tread? You haven't packed up the tread machine, the running machine.
The treadmill is active, man. It's running, man.
Fully active.
Bicycle is active, and my trainer is active. You know what I mean? So we good. We eating right. You know, so we on the way to recovery, speedy recovery at that.
People would people. I was surprised at the announcement for December, and I was thinking, all right, okay, I know this brother's resilient from day one. He's been through hell and back. So yeah, him beating a health issue, that is just one of the things that would just, as I said, he plugs in a battery and is gonna beat that. How are you in that respect? I mean, you're putting yourself together and getting yourself together, but I was always thinking maybe December would be too soon to hit a stage and sing the 1 million songs that you have, bro.
No, that's not too soon. Remember, we're like the airplane, man. We hit the ground running at top speed. So that's what we're doing. And, we have been blessed to have the finances to take care of ourselves. So, I mean, get the best doctors, get the best treatment, get the best medication, eat the best food. Relax in the best places. So we have to give God thanks for that, as my mantra says, God on time, God is the greatest. So yeah, we have no problem, man. We working. 3-4 months, we ready. Tip top shape, even before that.
Have you thought about a set list already? Are you gonna be?
Yes, of course we gotta work on the set list. Remember, we got the Teacher cartel in the Jersey. We got the cartel after that that's transitioning, that left Alliance. We got the cartel that was fighting with Movado. We got the Bleach Out Face cartel, which is the world boss. And interestingly enough, got the cartel that did 12 years in prison. So there's a 12-year catalog of songs, hit songs, number one songs, gold selling songs, silver selling songs that has never been performed on a stage ever. Like no human being has ever seen me perform Fever, just as an example.
Yeah.
But I've been in prison all this time. No human being has ever seen me perform for the past 12 years. So all those songs that people hear are stream. Yeah, and I've done videos for a lot of songs, but I'm not in the videos. So maybe subconsciously, because I've done videos and stuff, people think that, think about it, you've never seen me perform those songs.
No.
So that's, bro, I'm gonna need like 2 days, man. We're probably gonna have to keep a show the next day. That's how deep it is. Think about it.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know how you're gonna fit all those songs in.
We're gonna make it work. Trust me. We're gonna make it work.
Well, this is what show business is about. I'm intrigued. I'm hoping to catch that flight from London to Poland to Germany to Uzbekistan to try to get to Well, 31st of December. I'm gonna give you more information after this. Freedom Street, the show. National Stadium, Kingston, Jamaica.
Kingston, Jamaica, man.
That's
make
crazy.
Sure you're on time, make sure you're early, book your tickets, buy your tickets, because trust me, don't wait until October, because by then
it's a wrap. Yeah, it's definitely a wrap. One of the songs which I felt at the time I heard this song, I listened to your music, obviously you sent me the tracks, I listened to them, and there was a song that you did in 2019, and without speaking to you, I felt at that time when I heard this song, I said, Mr. Palmer, his head is somewhere else, bro. It was a song you recorded called Stand Strong in 2019.
Yes. Produced by my brother, Sean Stone. A big up Siva.
Yeah. I heard that song and I thought, you are somewhere else. You really are somewhere else. You're singing.
Yeah, man. We were going through so much at the time, too, when that song was released. I think I was in Spanish Town prison at the time, right? Yeah, so, and I was going through so much, man, like internally, in my brain. I was actually very sick at that time, too. And it was like a few months before my Jamaican appeal, 2020. Yeah, man, so I was going through a lot. I mean, so
you penned a lot in that. You put a lot in that song as well.
And the feelings had to be in there. The emotions had to be in there, man. Because I'm telling you, I was sick too. Like that song took so much out of me just to record. I mean, so it means a lot. I love that song.
I love it too. It's one of my favorite songs. I mean, I have so many songs of Kartel, but that song was like, it was a poignant moment for me. My mother was sick at the time.
See?
just before she passed away. And I found myself playing this song all the time. I'm saying, what are you doing to me, Kartel?
Yeah, man, trust me, I was going through a lot. So I can understand why you love that song because, like you said, you was going through a lot as well.
Yeah,
So.
yeah.
And I'm telling you, man, I'm glad you like that song because it means a lot to me. Because I have songs that I mean, I love all my songs, but you know, we have some songs as entertainers that they mean more to us than Summertime, even though Summertime is a bigger song to the fans.
Big party song. This song,
Yeah.
it goes.
The artist, the creator, we have some songs that are going to mean a lot to us.
I felt something when I heard that song. Definitely. Well done. People, go and check it out. It's called Stand Strong. It's one of Robbo Ranx's favorite. That's never come off my playlist, bro. Boy, Vybz, I could be on this line talking to you and I will continue the conversation. That's for the private. But for the listeners and the viewers around the world, they're so pleased for you. Even your haters are pleased for you. Imagine what you've done for your haters, bro.
They love to hate me, so.
Yeah, you've just given them something to love. It's like, I hate this guy even more.
Yes, exactly.
But they love it. You've given them something. There's a few artists out there who won't say it. And they hate you even more. But they love it.
Exactly. I mean, a lot of these guys, and it's just the truth, man, because, life is about facing the truth.
Truth.
These guys didn't even want Vybz Kartel to come out, man. It's just the truth, bro.
Yeah.
But it is what it is, man. Love me or hate me, I'm gonna still be me,
Yes, and that's what the world needs. Vybz Kartel. Listen, we have been on the line for a minute, bro. As I said, I had so many questions I wanted to ask you. I'm gonna, what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna rip up these 2 pages, Addy. When we reconvene.
Yes.
I
think we should reconvene before. When you're gonna come to Jamaica, by the way?
You got secrets. I got secrets too, bro. Come on, man.
Right.
Come on. I've done well, man. Let me hold on to my secrets, my brother.
Okay. Big up Victoria too.
Yeah. So listen, there's a lovely spot. Tell Sadim that down in North London in our area, it's blooming. It's a lovely spot. So when you come to London, you'll be able to not only eat in Brixton and Harlesden and Hackney and Birmingham. You forgot not London and Fiar place. Yeah. You forgot Fiar place. So big up Sadim. Our place up. It's up right now.
Big up the whole South London. You don't know Brixton.
Cold Harbour Lane. One cold Thursday morning. Yeah, it's on the phone. Yeah, crazy. That's how it started.
Two thing, you know the thing. We still keep shooting.
Do you remember the name of the food shop you was rustling a little food inside?
No, it's been so long, man. And even when I came back as a big famous artist in London, I don't think I went back there,
Wow.
Yeah.
Chef.
Not because I'm hype. I just think time and place,
Yeah. Well, listen, bro. Listen, we're looking forward to you in the UK, bro. We're ready. We're waiting. Most definitely. Listen, Vybz, it's been a pleasure. As I said, I spoke to you before we started the interview. The troubles is over. On to the next one, my bro.
You're on the bridge now. Bridge over troubled waters.
Vybz Kartel, my brother.
Active Robbo Ranx.
What's that? What is that under your nose?
I'm out.